Wow, what a way to kick LBN Monday off. Our final Super Show before Survivor Series LBN Super Show.
I am going to commit great crime. I am going to bust nut in water tower.
From the war zone has come around and business has already picked up. We saw Manny announce his #1 pick.
I am going to commit great crime. I am going to bust nut in water tower.
It looks like he could be in line to announce #2 right now. Let's listen in to the great Manny Panther.
Hello, Day LBN and hello Buffalo Joe. You stinky coward. You think you big man, eh? Last week you do wrestle with Mr. Health, but you no beat him. You run, you hide behind rope. Ref say 10, and you do hide and seek win. This not win. This coward sport. This pigeon style. You know Buffalo? You toothless camel in cold water? You Buffalo Joe? No. You Run Joe. Chicken Joe. You no honor bootlick Joe. I see goat braver than you when I chase them with pressure cooker. Mr. Healthy strong man, Bangladeshi hero. People look him and cry happy. We Bangladeshi normally very, how you say, small DNA. We no win height lottery. Understand? But health. Woof! Man like mango tree with steroid. I shower with him, I see things so big, I say Allahu Akbar 2 times. Like King Cobra riding rickshaw. One lady see it, she faint. Pakistani would build mosque for it and say prayer 5 times. But enough about the holy banana. Yes? I come tonight for give you my second pick for Team Warzone. He crazy, he dance, he risk girl like Harvey in back of family wedding van with pocket full of Rohypnol. He cool, he have sunglass even in dark. He is king of the ring, swag master. And tonight, swag master will fight whatever Gazprom cough up from his colon. Whoever next rat on Team LBN, we smash him flat like chapati in tandoor. Gazprom, you better think fast because Swagmaster gonna make your team look like burnt fish finger. We no play here. We come to pickle opponent like chutney.
Now they see me and say goof daddy. Everywhere I go they say goof daddy. In the end them the goof daddy. You don't know.
My goodness! I thought Manny Panther was going to faint there. But we've got his third pick. It's going to be the Swag Master taking on whoever Gazprom's third pick is a little bit later on tonight. Oh my, what a way to kick things off. Welcome in, Thrizzy. Welcome in, Rising Knight. Oh, there it comes. I hope this man's a better driver than Stone Cold. Or Juan Dominguez will be busy.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. Introducing first, from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Lunatic Oxley.
Well, I hope that he hasn't been on the Slotwisers tonight. He's decided to leave that floating monster truck up the ramp. Thank God for that. But we're set for tornado tag action to kick things off. One of our Survivor Series traditions is an 8-man battle royal where the winner gets a shot next month at either the Discord or the Twitch title. And all 4 of these men are expected to be in that match. So who is Onslaught going to team up with here tonight? Oh, hell yeah.
In between, churning babies. Right about now, it's your boy, the word back again. DJ Manny.
And his partner from Maryland, weighing in at 237 pounds. Big Money
DJ made his debut last week, picking up a huge win. Yeah, I hear Nick Camp's still over talking to her. I expect her to show up in a neck brace, just like Vince did. I wonder if she's got tickets to the Raw after meeting, where John Cena says he's going to destroy wrestling. Before he does that, let's get some good wrestling in here. Someone get Karrion Kross on the TV. What a promo he cut. But here we go, a bit of an odd couple pairing right here. DJ and Onslaught set the team up. First the table on the TV.
Who the fuck is that guy?
from the edge of reality, weighing in at 261 pounds, Dirty Sanchez.
They leaked that man's salary. I hope they never leak Dirty Sanchez's salary. We pay this man in cases of Dr. Pepper and Crystal Pepsi. And that's how he gets that good pump. Look at that vascularity. What is it he calls himself on this? Something to do with veins and girth and that purple helmet. Ooh. Well, this is a Warzone man. That's probably why he's getting the booze right here on Monday night. Former LBN world champion, of course. Big, veiny, girthy guy with a pink helmet. That's how I introduced myself. And who is Dirty Sanchez's partner? Oh, God! The notes are falling from the sky. We know what that means. I'm gonna put my mask on.
Wonderful hyperspeed, Philip the Engineer.
If you ask actually seems to be working, I shouldn't get it if I did before. Oh, here's the usual promoting his stripper clothes. It's not a thing to go here, the city, but there's also shadows in town.
Oh, there we go. Our high speed fog removal system has got rid of all that smoke generated from the sheer heat of Philip the Rump. He uses that to soften up the wallpaper so that he can strip it. Well, as I said, this will be half of the Battle Royale that'll take place on Survivor Series. Winner getting a shot at either the Twitch or the Discord title. You may remember last year that Deacon McCauley won it by last eliminating the Miller. And then he went on to have one hell of a run with that Twitch title. Until he was defeated at Legendary by Dundee John in that triple threat. Dundee John, a man we haven't seen in quite some time. I do not remember setting this tornado tag to no DQ. But, well, the ref didn't call it off anyway, but there we are going to count out. Yeah, they're up in more pyro than all of WrestleMania. That was pretty sad, the amount of pyro. No backstage segments. It was a bit of a lap time. 6 out of 10 the first night, 7 out of 10 the second night. Could have been better.
Where's
the finish
that
of the main event was very
referee?
weak.
He was trying to fuck on me.
Well, we'll see how this one goes. They're kind of stuck doing pretty normal matches until 2K fixes their servers a bit. I'll probably have to do that Battle Royale match in play mode, probably, because otherwise it'll just end randomly, and maybe that goddamn crazy respect on it. Will he get a chance at a title this early on? Unlikely. I'm sure we'll see him on main event with Yuya. You'll have never saw the man before. Oh, look out. Big powerbomb from DJ. The Dirty Sanchez, whilst Philip the Rump again looking under the apron, but finding nothing. Well, the big news for tonight. Dolly set for singles action as she takes on the World Waifu Champion. And then, also on the card tonight, Raven Axe. Huge opportunity for him as he takes on the Twitch champion, Dwarfman. Yeah, I'd love if they do that. I'm having real trouble creating that Banana Man without him looking overly stupid. Although, how normal can a Banana Man look? Ducking and diving from Onslaught. But it's 2-on-1 here. No, that was nearly it. If by nearly it, you mean a 0 count. Into the corner. Look out behind you. Oh! Sent into the stratosphere. Philip the Rump. But for some reason, DJ not going for the pin instead, stepping up. The purple mist. Slow count by the referee, but it doesn't matter. Dear Lord.
Here are your winners, the Lunatic Moxley and Big.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Another win for DJ. Is he the early favourite for that Survivor Series of Battle Royale? Now big man Onslaught in there as well. I think Onslaught made that theme himself in Suno, maybe? Dirty Sanchez also made his theme himself, and that's why it's so good. But yeah, that's 4 of the 8 men in the Battle Royal. We will find out the other 4 men this Wednesday on the Warzone. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. But it's time for some new music, I believe.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from your darkest fears. The Storm.
Let's get a prediction for this one. Does the match go over 5 minutes? It is indeed obvious. Dolly also made her debut last week as her and Kissy J teamed up to defeat
That's what being a comedical matter.
Now Dolly's set to go one-on-one with the women's champion.
And her opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, the World Tri-State Champion, the Violation!
I'm hoping to get the text-to-speech fixed for some part, but I am aware that they do release a patch every week now, so we'll get it up and running soon, properly. That is an actual, what do you mean that's a real belt? Maybe someday you'll be able to buy it at wagshop.com. For now, you can get your brand new Danny Dojo Paxton and Daddy Mean shirt at wagshop.com. But here we go, starting things out. Dolly on the attack. I don't think that last match we had went over 5 minutes, did it? Look at this, a little bit of chain wrestling here, folks. Two completely different sites. I don't recommend going to the second one. Got nothing to do with North Korea at all on this. I don't know why. I never knew that acronym had different connotations, but there you go. Into the corner. Oh, look at this. What is this? Ooh. Was that the Eyes referee? Mr. World-Class Ref. I miss the days when we had Jordan Peterson in here as our referee, but otherwise engaged. He's getting a lot of more bookings these days. Doesn't have time to referee. Two members of the Wildcat Empire are still here, but unfortunately Lachlan running into a bit of a trouble with an old friend of TDTW. This is where the ref will earn his money. Start counting, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my. Take a look at our new electronic billboard there on the front. Still a little bit of a work in progress, the LBN arena. It may change as we continue into the 2K25 year. But we'll see what happens. Look at this. Dolly going up top. She looking to fly here. Ref says get back in. Dolly says no thank you. Missile drop kick. Hope so at the minute. Just Kissy J and the Abominator. Abominator still looking to maybe get named by Gazprom to his team. For Team LBN. Or maybe he'll be looking to get into that battle royal. How do you get a big man like the Abominator up and over the ropes, I wonder? Look at that. Nikki Vlad, submission specialist. Back into the pin now. Not enough to get it done. As we pass 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the counter. Let me very quickly pull up some information about Dolly. If I can find her finishing maneuvers. Up and over, though, goes Nikki Vlad, ducks the clothesline and hits one of her own. And Dolly could be in trouble here. Huge match for her here, taking on the World Waifu Champion in just her second match on the roster. Oh no, I've not actually written down her finisher, so I can't tell you. We'll just have a look once he tries in it. Oh my! Nikki Vlad looking to fly now. Big elbow drop to Dolly. This one could be done. Oh my! Dolly's staying in it. Not getting things her own way. And it could get a lot worse for her. Looking for the disarmer here. Dolly struggling, not giving in. In fact, gets out of it. Oh, but takes a knee to the head. Welcome in, respect. Hope you're having a good Monday there, buddy. Let's go Dolly while Dolly's in trouble. The newest female on the LBN roster is done for, I'm afraid. 4 minutes, 47 seconds.
Here is your winner,
No shame in losing to the 5-time World Waifu Champion. And a reminder, for the first month of 2K25, we'll still be fiddling about with sliders. So the matches should really start to look better after Survivor Series, I would imagine, when I'm able to get a lot of my work done. So don't if your wrestler's not doing fantastic these early months, don't get too disheartened, as I'm sure they will bounce back at some point. But for right now, talking about a man that's been bouncing back. You cannot, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not so good. But the man never stops fighting. Right now, in the back, it is the one, the only, the Lightseeker GFP talking with my man, Clint Bobsky.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
LBN. The wrestling world. You've all heard the whispers, the conspiracies, the cowardly little bedtime stories that Danny Pumpkin has been crying about since we fought to a time limit draw. He's calling me a traitor, saying I'm jumping ship, that I've defected to the LBN. Let me be perfectly clear. I didn't claw my way through hell. I didn't spill blood and soul across every inch of this ring just to walk out on the brand that built me. I'm Warzone, through and through. Warzone in the marrow. Warzone till the light fades. So, Mr. Pumpkin, take your conspiracy theories, roll them up in one of your pumpkin spice diapers and light it on fire. 'Cause tonight I'm making a statement. We mark. You might be the LBN World Champion, You might be the pride of that brand. But I'm challenging you. One-on-one. No men of virtue, no C-money, no chaos. Just two champions, two warriors, two brands going head-to-head. Because the Lightseeker doesn't run. He rises. And tonight, I show the world why Warzone shines brighter than ever. So step up, champ. Let's see if the crown you wear is made of gold. Or tinfoil. Where it's so easy.
Wow. GSP looking to take a big step up tonight. Taking on Wee Mark. What a match that is set to be. Right now, the rest of the Men of Virtue are on their way to the ring to take care of some business.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Doom Brigade from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 521 pounds, one half of the All-Star Tag Team Champions, the Deranged.
Well, the Deranged. He may be classy, Brandon Dassey, as we know him, set to take on Brock in singles action. Welcome in Ravens act, a Ravens fan, I should say Ravens act, in action a little bit later on tonight, taking on the Twitch champion Dwarf Man. A win for Raven Axe there. Good to see him be named the final member of Team Warzone. We know three of the men on the Warzone now: Manny Panther, Health, and the Swag Master. Swag Master set to compete in tonight's main event against whoever Gazprom selects as his third man to go alongside him and Buffalo Joe. Oh, wait a minute. Look out! Dear God! Where did I put me mask? Well, here come your Air Asia Tag Team Champions.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Bombshell and Brock Payne from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the Deep South Dragon Tag Team Champions, the Ladies Man Brock.
Well, if you've been keeping up with the rumor mill recently, the prevailing thought is that Ted Rockpage's contract is running out. Word on the street is that Survivor Series is his last date. What will happen to Team Brockpage then? They will remain the Air Asia Tag Champs. Brock recently, well, about a year ago, signed a multi-year contract with the Warzone. So he's sticking around.
Hey fellas, I like beer. It's good for you.
Thank you, Manchester. I will indeed. I have my Monster Mango Loco. And we're watching Brock and classy Brendan Dassey tie up. The first time either of these two have met in the ring. I can confirm this Wednesday we will see the Deacon take on Ted Rockpage, a first time ever match. And then at Survivor Series it will be champion versus champion. The Man of Virtue versus Brock Page, LBN versus the Warzone. And it's hard to call this one. Both these teams incredibly dominant in recent times. Today marks day 149 of the Man of Virtue's title reign. And guess what? It's that exact same number for Brock Page. Both teams won the tag title and have been in control of the tag division since Superstar Shakeup all the way back in November. Late November. So they fought through defenses at Money in the Bank. They fought through defenses at Judgment Day, My Bloody Valentine, March Mania. Albeit at March Mania, Brock Page actually lost a they lost a handicap match to Azrael. Yeah, this is at Warzone. GSP likely to get booed tonight because he is not an LBN talent. And the closer it gets to Survivor Series, the lines are drawn. Penguin Cat, for example, big Buffalo Joe fan. Lachlan, Abominator, Casey J, all people who may normally be sympathetic to the Warzone. Completely on the side of LBN here. And then on the other side, you've got guys like GSP, Zach Paxton, Dirty Sanchez, Raven Axe, all firmly in the orange and black side. But then what about Danny Pumpkin? Danny Pumpkin, I think he said that Raven Axe, GSP, Mitzvah Tank may be defecting to LBN. That man definitely needs his Minute Maid machine restocked in the back. Oh, look out! Oh! Caught him! Shades of Jade Cargill from classy Brendan Dassey. I don't think you'd ever thought those two would be compared, did you? Oh, down the other side, Brock. And right into the Brock bottom! Is that enough to do it? Into the pin! Oh no! Classy Brendan Dassey able to stay alive. Back central was Brock, but now the Deacon starting to jaw jack with the Pure City Playboy. And he momentarily got cut. Oh, Spine Brockster from out of nowhere. Classy Brendan Dassey in a world of trouble here. I don't think there's much else that the Deacon can do on the outside. Brock setting it up for victory, perhaps. People's elbow into the pin. The Deacon apoplectic on the outside, and that is a huge win for Brock Page. Well, don't forget to get your Brock Pay shirts at waxshop.com. Look at that. Classy Brendan Dassey pulling down the rope. He can't believe it. Well, be careful, Ted. You don't fall over. What a sight. Classy Brendan Dassey can't believe it. My. The Classy one in a state of shock there, perhaps. No, not happy at all, HB Dub. That's been a bit of a constant theme in on these LBN Monday Super Shows recently. The War Zone coming into town and Classy Brendan Dassey being upset. Well, it is time for our promoted match. And we're going to look for a good old 4 corners in this one. Look at that belt not clipping, that's something. Dwarfman won a early contender for match of the year. That triple threat match between him, Lachlan and Ahmed. He also nearly got severely injured when those steel steps fell on top of them. They weigh a ton weight, those steel steps, goddammit.
And his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 228 pounds, Randleman!
With an axe. Looking cool, calm, and collected. I know I say it every week, but a fantastic new haircut he's got. Let me get my post-it note out so I can keep an eye on these 4 corners. 0 to 1, 2 to 3, or that great white buffalo. All 4. Wow, there we go. A Warzone man, but a great reaction for Raven Axe. What do we think? Do we think Raven Axe next Team Warzone? Would Manny Panther pick him? Or does he go into that Battle Royale for another chance at a mid-card title? We saw him take health all the way in their match at Judgment Day earlier this year. I think it's only a matter of time until Raven Axe has some singles success. Look at that. Oh, now that time, and he's able to back the big man against the ropes. Very shocking here. Dwarfman actually leaves off. What a start to this match for Raven. He knows he's going to have to be on top of it pretty quickly. Normally, the way to defeat the Dwarfman was to wear the big man down. Look at this, backing him up into that bottom right-hand corner. That's one. Gonna try and do it again. Oh, but there we go. The big man powers through and sends young Raven flying. Oh, that's not technically the corner. That was just the rope there they touched. Oh, I thought he was going to send him into it. Maybe he still might. No, the rope. Working over that leg. Still to come tonight. The Twitch champion. Not the Twitch champion, I mean the... as we get a second corner, the Discord champion, Danny Mean, will be back in action. After having much of last week off. We've got 2 big matches confirmed. Uh-oh. Already looking for some high-powered offense. Oh, Lord. Alley-oops him into the turnbuckle. The corner turnbuckle is what I said, and that is 3. We're up to now. We're only 1 away. We're looking for top right to get the Great White Buffalo. Danny Mean in action. And then GSP versus Wee Mark. And our main event of tonight, Swagmaster. The third man on Team Warzone will take on whoever Gazprom picks as the third man on Team LBN. And then we will complete the teams on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, we'll find out the other 4 men in that Discord/Twitch #1 contender battle royal. Back up top again goes Dwarfman. Don't get used to seeing doing this. It won't be happening very often once we get the sliders fixed, but a double axe handle into a pin. Is that going to be too much for Raven Axe? No, he stays with us. Oh, Lord! The speed. Oh! Sol Ruka would be proud of that one. And there it is! Top right. We get the Great White Buffalo. Well done to 59% of you, who was very sure that would happen after watching that LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu match where we got on Saturday night. What was everybody's favourite match from Saturday night? Not including the main event, which was obviously the objective best match. Welcome in, Ahmed. What's the other account meant to be? Are you Derp Tries in Disguise now? Although, well, he does say a lot of stuff about Zach Paxton. Well, I suppose we could talk about Zach Paxton for a minute here. He's been terrorized by the Stars and Strikes, and now Tommy Robinson. Although Zach Paxton did pick up a huge win over Zach Paxton this past Wednesday. I wonder if that storyline will have any consequences going in to Survivor Series. Paxton beat Paxton. Sorry, Paxton beat Tommy Robinson. Oh, wow, look at that! Raven Axe starting to get some offense together here. He'll be looking to hit those 3 most dangerous ladders in all of professional wrestling. You know what I'm talking about. BTN. The Dwarf Man, he calling for that swing. And there he is. This is the move that won the Twitch title. Is it the move that puts away Raven X? It certainly is, folks. It certainly is.
Here is your winner,
Wow. Impressive stuff from the big man. What a match this is going to be on Saturday night. Champion versus champion. Dwarf Man versus Danny Mean. I can't pick a winner out of that. It could be a possible match of the year contender. I'm being told something's happening backstage, so I'm going to through there.
Is coming.
Let's see what's happening, shall we?
Well, well, well. Look what crawled out of the liberal arts department and stole a win last week. Zach Paxton. Congratulations, champ. You finally stopped crying long enough to beat a real man, Tommy Robinson, and I'm willing to bet I know how. You've been tuning into a little Joe Rogan, haven't you? Maybe some Ben Shapiro on your morning jog? Trying to grow a backbone with a daily dose of red meat and facts that don't care about your feelings? Good for you, buddy. Now maybe you can explain podcasts to your little friend, Jackson Reed. That little girl needs to turn off the NPR, stop sipping her soy latte, and start chugging testosterone like it's 1776 again. I mean, come on, Jackson. You don't have the balls, buddy. You don't need a new tag team partner, you need a biological intervention. Ain't that right, Percival?
Yes, it is finally time. Finally, we're going to discover what not only the FBI, CIA did, but what the IRS did in involvement in all of these cases. JFK, MLK, RFK. There's something similar here. Perhaps this is the final nail in the coffin for the IRS, or as I like to refer to them, as the Babylonian demons. Perhaps J. Walter knows something.
Right. Okay. Listen, I ain't here to decode whatever that was. What I know is this. Tommy Robinson ain't alone. He ain't the only red-blooded, God-fearing, freedom-loving superstar on this roster who still believes that wrestling should be for men who sweat bullets and break bones. So tonight, one of our own is marching down to that ring. He's got the same blood in his veins, the same boots on his feet, and the same mission in his heart. Make wrestling great again. So Jackson, you better lace up them target clearance boots tight, sweetheart, because tonight you're getting another history lesson, LBN style. We ain't done. We're just getting started. And when the stars and strikes rise, the weak fall.
What is that man talking about? Either of them, but especially that goddamn perfect Percival Pride. Something not right about that boy, let me tell you. Oh, here we go again. Tommy Robinson back out, is he? Also, welcome in, Big Tries. Thank you for the follow. Oh no! He's back!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the League. From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Gladiator Wolf.
The Gladiator Wolf has returned. He had been on location in New Zealand for a couple of weeks, set to make his 2K25 debut against Jackson Reed. And that face ain't flat, but that nose is still massive. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Is it Jackson Reed, I wonder?
215 pounds, Jackson Reed!
Well, let's go for method of victory in this one. Pinfall, submission, or other count-out disqualification. Spontaneous combustion of Jackson Reed. Narwhal's got the degradation kick, I think. Oh, look at that. Wolf with his extra glossy hair tonight. He could be like a Voltorb and use self-destruct on a severely weakened Gladiator Wolf. Zach just sucks at wrestling. He wins a lot for a man that sucks. I hope you're not referring to the other Zach. Oh, look at that. Sheehan wrestling a man like Wolf. Not a great idea, I think. JS sucks and he wins a lot. Well, that's true. But he would never hit Arcadia. Look at this. The untapped potential. Maybe he's been learning a thing or two from Danny Minute, the Danny Dojo. Finally, it seems to be sticking a little bit. Oh, he had Wolf where he wanted for a second, but now locking in that headlock. Oh, squeezing tight. Good Lord. This is one for the purists. What has Jackson Reed got in his locker? Oh, there we go. My goodness. I love a bit of technical wrestling. If Jay Uso pulls out a front foot DDT, I'll buy his. But what's that? Oh, a ghost tap there from Wolf, perhaps trying to get Jackson Reed to let him go, but it's not working in time. Goes Wolf, and some cheers for Jackson Reed. First time we've heard that since he's joined. Tommy Robinson, Stars and Strikes, going crazy. I'm starting to think that the Danny Dojo are going to have to find some friends on the orange and black brand. Not as great in the ring like the green FTR. I tell you something, Rising Night, over WrestleMania weekend, I saw far too much of McAfee's mates on my screen. Ty Schmidt dressed up as Hulk Hogan. Boston Connor dressed up as John Cena. Awful, awful stuff. I thought I was rid of them once and for all. But don't worry, Rising Night, soon we're going to have a super team with Kendrick Lamar. Was that Kendrick? No, that wasn't Kendrick Lamar. Who was that came out last night? I'm not very good on my rappers. Travis Scott, they're all the same to me. We'll have a super group of Travis Scott and 3 NBA players. And they shall bring you the same joy as the green FTR. No fiends. I'm going to have to get a sound alert for that, aren't I? I much prefer Sinn Féin. Oh, wow! Big left hook there from Jackson Reed, the southpaw. Thunder Snow made it work. I tell you, I didn't feel too bad this morning. I think it was thanks to that liquid IV that I had before I started drinking. And the fact that I didn't want to drink anymore after that bit of event. Oh, look out! Looking for a submission here, perhaps? Or is he going to slam that face into the mat? He is. The Wolfman with that catch-as-catch-can style of his. Kind of style that would pick you up a loss to old Logan Paul. Maybe Logan Paul could come in and do some jobbing right here on Monday nights. Would that appease the rising night? Who knows? Oh! You'll always have the buffet club. Oh, look out! Jackson Reed gets him up top! Looking for his version of the Michinoku driver. But alas, Wolf able to reverse it. And Jackson Reed heading outside to reset now. Wolfman flies! Who thought we'd ever see a flying wolf? That wasn't too bad. Tommy was doing the grumbles all right. What did you have for dinner? Was it a kebab? I saw a lot of people after the online worrying about Damian Priest because he was telling the referee he couldn't breathe. There were a lot of comments on social media saying, that man's asthmatic. They needed to get him his inhaler. Goddamn Marks. Oh, Jackson Reed trying to steal this one. No. Trying to roll up Wolf. Oh, ducks under that punch. Was right under the legs. And we could be heading back to the outside. Wolf looking to maximize his minutes here. The count begins. That would have been a win and a half, yeah. Stealing it. Sadly, the refs are still a bit slow on the old roll-ups. Here we go, Wolf to the outside. He's looking very lean, I gotta say. Whatever he was doing in New Zealand certainly worked. Maybe he was chasing some sheep, doing a bit of sheep herding. That's what the Kiwis love to do. Jackson heading up top. Wolf looking right at him. Takes a swing but misses. And the drop kick knocks down the Wolf. The big bad wolf, if you will. A lot of people are afraid of the big bad wolf, but the wolf himself is most afraid of illegal immigration. And he'll tell you if you sit and listen to him, and God knows I've had to. Anyway, this match has been a barnstormer, but it is now balanced on a knife edge. Who is going to pick up the win? For those of you not familiar. What up? No, just another win. Not familiar with Jackson Reed. His finishes are the snap spear, or no, his signature is the snap spear. His finish is called the dead heat, which is that version of the Michinoku driver he has. But there's another signature of his. That knee driven into the face of Wolf. Jackson to pick up his first ever win. There it is, the Flashpoint driver. I misspoke. It isn't a Michinoku driver he has. It's Jacob Baker or Perfect Percival Pride is a Michinoku driver. I think that was the dead heat. And that is the win. Danny Dojo on top.
Here is your winner, Jackson Reed.
First good performance from him, yes indeed. Wolf perhaps a little bit of ring rust. Jackson Reed a little bit zesty. Put that on the list, make this man less zesty. But his wins. Look at that, Danny Dojo. The fans say that was great. Well, Stars and Strikes and the English Defence League, that's 2 losses in a row for them after stringing a couple wins together. You gotta wonder what will happen on this Wednesday's Warzone. Keep your eyes peeled as we head towards Survivor Series. Five matches down, 3 to go tonight. Here he is. The man that now calls himself the mighty Mason Barry. But I fear he's not alone. Indeed he's not. This man's all out ass. It can only be James Ozaki.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the mighty Mason Berry, representing the Von Erichs from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 539 pounds. A-list James
Saki. Well, the prediction we're looking for here is, does James Ozaki not James Ozaki, does Mason Barry remove a turnbuckle pad out here in a management capacity tonight? Mason Barry will not be on Survivor Series, as Pegasus says he can't trust him.
and his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 239 pounds, the non-stop champion and the Impact champion, Danny Mee.
Well, the wrestling machine, Danny Mee, the owner of the Danny Dojo, he'll be very happy by that performance from Jackson Reed. Some of his teachings finally getting through. But he has his own problems at Survivor Series. It's champion versus champion. Danny Mee versus Dwarf Man. Could be match of the night. I will now bow. Well, here we go, James Ozaki. God love this man. He's set to go one-on-one with Danny Mee, and Danny Mee wasted no time, but James Ozaki is a big boy. He's here to chew gum, kick ass, and he's all out ass. And he's standing up to the assault from Danny Mee so far. The referees stay out of the way. I don't know what they did to the AI of the refs. They're worse than ever. Get down a little bit quicker. Look at that! Oh no! That's not like you, Danny. You're better than that, buddy. Oh goodness, bouncing off. James Ozaki there, the fat man of the LBN. One of the many fat men of the LBN. Alongside Big Andy and Giant Allstacks. So far as you can see, all turnbuckles remain intact. We're well aware of the history, should I say, between Danny Mean and Mason Barry. Mason Barry, a former member of the Danny Dojo. Danny saw something that could be great in this young man, but Mason Barry lost the plot after his defeat to Health at Legendary. Tried to burn the Danny Dojo down. Aligned with the Abominator and Lachlan, and brought in the fat man James Ozaki, and then alienated both Lachlan and the Abominator when he had tried to attack the then Twitch champion Ahmed from behind with a chair. Lachlan making the save on that occasion. And since then, things haven't quite been going right for Mason Barry. This will be the first time. Oh, into the pin. He shouldn't be able to do moonsaults. Oh no, here we go. We've seen this spot before. Oh, look at that. Danny can do moonsaults. James Ozaki in big trouble here. Mason Barry loving it on the outside. As I was saying, Mason Barry will not feature on the Survivor Series pay-per-view. Ooh, wow! Big power moves here from James Ozaki. Mason constantly saying how much he loves the war zone. Look at this! James Ozaki trying to squeeze the head of Danny Mean. Some nice Danny Dojo signs in the crowd there. Might have to get one that includes Jackson Reed now as well. Oh, wow! Danny Mean's seen enough of this match, I think. Down goes Big James Ozaki. And that does it. No turnbuckle pad was removed.
Here is your winner, Danny
Me. Once again, coming up at Survivor Series, it will be Dwarfman versus Danny Mean, champion versus champion. Also, we should mention, haven't seen them earlier, the other champion versus champion matches. The tag team champs will be at action. Man of Virtue versus Brock Page. TCJ versus Nikki Vlad. What a match that is surely set to be. And there we go. Confirmation. Welcome in, Tranderas, sorry. The Lone Shark Finn Clark is coming to the TDTW. We just keep expanding over here. Will he maybe make his debut on the Survivor Series pre-show this Saturday night? I think there's a good chance of that. Well, on my call sheet here, it's meant to be the Lightseeker GSP versus Wee Mark coming up. But I'm being told that someone wants to come out and have a word with us. So, well, let's take a look. Who is it? Who's coming? Oh, God almighty. This guy. Well, talking about water, I think I'm just going to let this guy talk to you. And I'm going to go ahead and get some water myself.
Nowhere near game to me. It's the air that I breathe in my wildest dreams. Seems out of reach and a little off of my grass. Times past used to fall on my ass. Every time, heavy grind, getting mine. Till I reach the finish line, never die. Tell you why I stay prepared like my life's on the line. And I'm reaching the crash.
You idiots think that's funny? No fun zone? You think that bothers me? Good. I hope you keep saying it. I hope every single one of you chants it until your throats give out. Because you know what I hear when you scream, "No fun zone"? I hear truth. You're absolutely right. I'm not here to be fun. I'm here to wrestle. This isn't a joke to me. This isn't some cartoon fantasy land where everyone has a gimmick and a catchphrase. I don't dance. I don't paint my face. I don't do backflips or shoot imaginary laser beams from my ass. And I sure as hell don't play dress up like it's Halloween 365 days a year. I am a former Twitch champion, a former Discord champion. And for years, I've had to sit back while clowns like Muscle Muffin, Philip DeRump, and your precious Ayo Manny Panther turn this business into a circus. Meanwhile, someone like me, who trains, who fights, who bleeds for this sport, is shoved to the back of the line because I refuse to play along with your TikTok cosplay federation. But finally, someone took notice. Gazprom saw what none of you ever had the brains to see. He made me his first pick for Team LBN. Because he respects wrestling. He respects me. And what did I do with that honor? I proved I'm still the standard. Your golden boy, your beloved bicep hugger health. I beat him. Clean, not quite. But effectively? Absolutely. He didn't come back in before the count of 10 because he knew what was waiting for him. A grown man with real ability. Not some gym bro, motivational poster in a singlet. You people make me sick. And then there's Manny Panther, Warzone's comedy relief with a god complex. What was it you called me, Manny? Run Joe! Chicken Joe! You know honor, Bootlick Joe! Cute. You know what you are, Manny? You're a joke with a microphone. A walking punchline who thinks screaming makes up for your complete lack of substance. But you'll get yours soon. Because when Team LBN marches into Survivor Series, we're not coming for laughs. We're coming for a reckoning. After Survivor Series, when the war zone lies broken at our feet, when every meme wrestler, every glow stick juggler, every masked freak is exposed for the fraud they are, then finally, the world will have no choice but to do what they should have done a long time ago. Respect, Buffalo Joe.
This is my time, my crime. Promise I'ma do this right. Open eyes, see the sign. Now I give it all I got. This is not what you think. This is nowhere near a game to me. It's the air that I breathe in my wildest dreams.
Wow. Strong words from Buffalo Joe. Or maybe they weren't. I don't know. I wasn't listening. I went and got myself some water in my coldest water bottle. Get it on Amazon now for $16. Keeps my pina colada liquid IV really cold. And that's what the people want. Is Mason and James here? We don't know. We do know. We just saw them. They were in a match just a moment ago.
Making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 254 pounds, La Contrahita Loca, GSP!
Well, there's your answer. The fans cheering GSP. He may be Warzone, but these people do not like Wemark. I'm a Sue Danny for fulfilling his contractual obligation. Yeah, the boos ringing out as usual.
And his opponent, representing representing the Doom Brigade from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 210 pounds, the All-Star World Champion, Whiskers Mark.
Manchester already said it. The man from the Elysian Fields. $149 days as LBN World Champion. That big news from last week. Last Thursday, I believe it was. He surpassed McNeil as the man with the most total days as LBN World Champion. He now sits at 311 to McNeil's 307. I think you've got every right to call wee Mark now the most decorated wrestler in LBN history. GSP may be in over his head here tonight. Just been passed a note. This match is no holds barred by the request of GM Maximilian Pegasus. Talking about GMs, what was that thing that Manny Panther said about Harvey earlier? Something to do with Rohitno in the back of his family's wedding van? What the hell's a wedding van? Oh, look at that! Into the schoolboy! World-class referee, a little bit slow, but that was not a 3 count. Being an astronaut. If you take out, if you just keep the first 2 letters, I think he's good at that. Oh, look at this. Back to a little bit of chin wrestling. Maybe GSP's been talking to Danny Mean this week as well. He's out of his own orbit. Oh, Remark a little bit annoyed there, but eventually he gets the better of GSP. Shout out to Donny van de Beek in the front row. I really hope in the next game they give us the option to edit these t-shirts. Although these t-shirts this year look a lot better. Oh look, there's a Man of Virtue sign in the crowd. Why does that man have that? Are you okay, that man? We'll have to get some GSP signs as well done. Maybe we'll do a point redeem for some custom signs. Oh, look out! Look at the steal it. The world-class referee says that was a rope break. Something funny or cool. Which one is? Wait a minute! That fucking pumpkin! What's he doing out here? Danny Pumpkin attacking GSP. These two fighting in the middle of the match here. What the hell's going on? The referee doesn't know what to do. This is no holds barred. We Mark kicking the leg out of the leg. He's ignoring the pumpkin for right now. We Mark into the pin. This match is falling apart, folks. I have no clue what's going on. Danny Pumpkin. Yeah, he has lost it. I guess we still haven't restocked that Minute Maid machine. Oh, look out. Is Danny Pumpkin the one that's defected? Oh! He's sucking his soul out of his body! This isn't on! This can't be allowed to happen! There goes Danny Pumpkin again! Oh my goodness me! GSP trying to fight back. What is going through Danny Pumpkin's mind, folks? GSP, though, not giving up the fight here. We've seen that before. Into the pin now. Nearly stole it. Could we see him ahead to the corner? Oh, blocked by Weemark. Oh, slams him right on top of the candlestick. Oh, but that elbows it himself. Dear Lord. What was that miss that rose when he hit him with the candlestick as well? Oh! Wait a minute! Is that it? GSP to steal one? No! He calls that the light drive. Big spine buster. The big news here, though, Danny Pumpkin entering the match and attacking GSP. Does he think it's because GSP's a defector, or is Danny Pumpkin himself the defector? GSP heading up top. A win over a wee mark. Could see GSP get that last spot. Oh! Shades of Brock there. With that rock bottom. Or maybe an ode to his old friend the Miller with the Stone Mountain Slam. Yes, Danny needs to sort this out on Wednesday. What is Danny Pumpkin doing? Look out, GSP. Oh my. Double axe handle from Brett's rope. Weemark setting to set up the finish. And there it is! Orienteering with Napalm Death locked in. Oh, it's in deep. And GSP has no recourse but to tap.
Here is your winner, Whiskers Mark.
GSP tried everything after he was double teamed by Weemark and Danny Pumpkin. He did indeed. Something's not right. And Danny needs to get to the bottom of this on Wednesday once and for all. Danny Pumpkin's out of control. I think GSP had this match won until the Pumpkin came out. Oh, damn it. Well, before we get into our final match of the night, a reminder of what's coming up on Survivor Series. Champion versus champion. Weemark versus Muscle Muffin, the LBN World Champ, takes on the Wank World Champ. That one set to be a slobber knocker. How can we Mark get Muscle Muffin up? Twitch champion Dwarfman takes on Discord champion Danny Mean. That could be match of the night right there. These two guys at the top of their game right now. Dwarfman destroying people. The LBN Tag Champs, Man of Virtue against the Air Asia Tag Team Champs, Brock Page. You can still get your Brock Page merch. You can also get some Man of Virtue merch at, I'm sure you are, Kingslop, at lbnshop.com. And what about this one? Kissy J, your LBN Women's Champ, against Nikki Vlad 1-on-1. I know who's the bad one here. Yeah, it's Nikki Vlad. She's super bad. But also, I've just been handed a note. Another match confirmed. The match that's going to open up the pre-show on Saturday night. It's the traditional Women's Survivor Series tag team match. Just announced. Team LBN, the Druid, Joelle, Stephanie, Kitty, and Siobhan will take on Team Warzone, Amy Rullers, Megan Starr, Gary's wife, and the Women's Money in the Bank holder, Piper Lowry. What a match that's going to be. But right now, it's time for our main event. It's time to find out who the third man is on Team LBN.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Bank from the good old USA, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Spider.
All out of ass and eat ass? I don't know about that. I don't know about that second one. Eat ass and leave. Alright, yeah, if you redeem the points, you'll have to redeem the points twice though. Good lord, who's gonna buy that? Alright, Swag Master is in the ring. Who is he facing? Who is the third man on Team LBN? You gotta be kidding me.
And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the ladies' man, Chris Hadfield.
The former Shameless Company man. He did it all on the Warzone. He's now on LBN and he is now Team LBN. Your TDTW Superstar of the Year for 2024, Chris Shameless, is the third man on Team LBN. And our prediction for this match is who wins. Former partners now on either side of the ring, either side of the fence. Swagmaster, Chris Shameless, the Riz Kings, former Air Asia Tag Team Champions, former Dubai Desert Classic winners. Now you have to fight each other. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Sleeper hold locked in. Is he going to put Swagmaster to sleep? Not quite. Well, I did not see this one coming. Gazprom, I guess, deciding to do what's best for business. Pick a big name for a big match. Well, we are 3/4 of the way to knowing what our main event will look like on Saturday night. Gazprom, Buffalo Joe, Chris Shameless, and one more will take on Manny Panther, Health, and Swag Master, and one more. Who's it going to be? The other team picked GSP. Whose side is GSP on? Whose side is Daddy Pumpkin on? How will that play out? Look at this, more chain wrestling. We love the chain wrestling here tonight. Much better than them trading blows anyway. These two men know each other very well. Look at that, they're well aware of each other's arsenals. Chris Sheamus will be watching out for that booty popping swag shot. The disrespected Swag Master will be looking out for the anchor. He'll be looking out. Oh, bangerang! He'll be looking out for Emerald Fusion. Calling for Sheamus to stand up. Oh, look at that! Some cowboy shit from the Swag Master. Wout Weghorst would be proud of that. Ooh, German suplex. But Swag Master in the ropes. And the Bratz rope. The Casanova Scotian misses with his fist drop as Swag Master gets out of the way, but there we go, accordion! Stretching him out. He's gonna drop the Swag Master right on his head there. And that nearly did it. Oh, there it is! Locking in the anchor! Swag Master in the middle of the ring! Can he get out of it? They can! My goodness, like I said, they know each other's arsenal. Not many people have got out of that move, but the Swag Master following it up with a UFO style cutter. And we're going to take this one to the outside. I forgot to put in a draw option in the who wins. But thankfully Swag Master bringing this one back into the ring. Both of these men, for pride's sake, would love to beat the other. There it is! Swag Master's used that move many times before. Oh Lord, what's he looking for now? Corkscrew moonsault coming down hard on the Casanova Scotian. Oh, watch out. He may be low res, but he possesses high riz. Calls that Monty Riz too, and that was nearly the exclamation point on this match. But Chris Sheamus finds himself in the drop zone. Oh! Booty popping moonsault denied. And now Chris looking to pull out something that he rarely does. A springboard move. And he's going to have to go to that well if he wants to beat the Swag Master. My goodness, these two putting on a great match. A much better match than Jay Uso would put on against his brother Jimmy Uso, or Matt Hardy would put on against his brother Jeff Hardy. Almost like a match that Edge would put on against Christian. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Cope. Well, look out! Next big move you think wins this one. Two of the big stars of the TDTW. Oh! A bit right to the back of the head. Chris has never used that move before. And that may do it. No, wow. The Hardy's Mania 25 match was good. It was better than the Uso one, I'll give it that. Oh, look at that! Swag Master, the crowd doesn't know who to cheer for here. It's like Rocket Austin all over again. Bangarang! Swag Master, the high rent district, is trying to pull out some brand new moves. The Chris Shields may not know. Oh my goodness, cross body, a little messy that one. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. What's he looking at here? Off the ropes. Oh, the boot doesn't find a home. But the double axe handle certainly does. Swagmaster in control here. What's he got planned? Oh, goodness. He has been forced to pull out some brand new moves. Oh, God. It's a deep bag of tricks that the Swagmaster has. Is he setting them up in the drop zone once more? I think he is. We're booty popping. And here comes the Swag Salt. This time it finds its home. And the leg is hooked. And the Swagmaster gets the win over his former Riz King partner here tonight.
Here is your winner,
Don't be shocked. This man is the best of the best of the best of the best that this world has to offer. And whoever goes to VCW next will have the belt to prove it. The fans say that was great. I think that was a bit better than great. Could easily be called the match of the night, but that is the LBN for this week. Let's have a quick look at what we saw happen. Start off Onslaught and DJ got a big win over Dirty Sanchez and Philip the Rump. All four men will be in the Discord/Twitch Battle Royale at Survivor Series. We'll find out the other four competitors this Wednesday night. Dolly, what an effort. But once you're in there with the chap, it's not easy. Nikki Vlad, she looks ready for this Saturday night. Kissy J, will she be in action on the Warzone? I think she will. Meanwhile, Brock, massive win over Classy Brendan Dassey. The other two members of those tags will go at it this Wednesday. It'll be Deacon McCauley versus Ted Rockpage. First time ever. Dwarfman was able to evade the BTM and hit Raven Axe with that Iron Claw. It was a done deal then. Jackson Reed, really impressive. The untapped potential starting to get tapped up perhaps. But this is an unfair fight at the minute. I hope Danny Mean has something in mind to help his Danny Dojo boys out this Wednesday. Danny Mean himself ready for that match with the Dwarfman. Huge win over James Ozaki, hitting him with suppressing fire before we mark, with the help of Danny Pumpkin, it has to be said, was able to defeat the Lightseeker. We're going to have to find out what's going on there this Wednesday. Before that huge main event, Swagmaster from Team Warzone defeating Chris Shameless from Team LBN. We will find out the final pawns, if you will, in that chess match this coming Wednesday. But for right now, we are going to read out. So let's see who is currently in action that we can head over to. Wow, Ravishing Matt Rude has got some action on. And I'd love to get my gifted sub back for that channel. So we are going to read over to my boy Ravishing Matt Rude. He does some great stuff over there. They're doing Monday Night Matt Rude. Oh my, looks like Zach's going to join us on Wednesday on Survivor Series. Good lord. We shall see how that one goes. Survivor Series this Saturday, don't forget. But we're back with you this Wednesday. In the meantime, go and say hello to Ravishing Matt Rood. Tell him I love him, and I want my gifted sub back. Anyway, have a good night. We will see you back here on Wednesday. Before that, check out Thrizzy tomorrow night. I'm sure Yoya is battering about somewhere. Not in here, obviously. Never in here. You can check him out tonight. But in the meantime, thank you, much love, and good night, baby!